Merci beaucoup et j'étais très impressionné par ces mots de Carly qui sont un peu les mots de la sagesse et du futur. This being said, I must say that there are still two schools of thought with regard to the taxation of robots, because this really depends on the evolution of human work. In summary, I think there are two schools of thought. You have the optimist on the one hand, and you have the pessimist on the other hand. I must say that today still the optimists tend to say that we won't need a robot tax because robot tax will be against innovation and there's going to be new jobs and sufficient new jobs that could be created like the past four revolution in industrial revolution. This is the optimist view. Now there are the pessimists. And the pessimists, they say, well, maybe this time is different. And why it could be different? Because this time we are building robots that will not only replace the arms of the workers, but eventually would replace our brains and may even become more intelligent than we are. And if this occurs, we really have a problem, because then the machine automation will really take over and we will for sure not have enough jobs to replace. Personally, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know who is right or who is wrong. But I think, and I was quite impressed by the speech of Carly before, that it's very likely that there's not going to be enough new jobs that will replace people that are losing the job. Therefore, I think we should indeed consider a robot tax. Now, there's a universe in front of us. So first of all, who is going to be the taxpayer? Because nowadays already in an enterprise, when the robot is doing something, the enterprise pays the profit tax. So isn't it going to be a double taxation? Secondly, how do you define a robot and how do you think that a robot could become a taxpayer? From a constitutional standpoint, a robot needs an ability to pay, like a corporation. Well, these are fascinating issues, but I think we can solve them. First of all, an enterprise who is using a robot instead of a human being is saving income because it doesn't have to pay the salary for the human worker. So this is something that we know in tax, and there's already been some kind of taxes to address this issue. And in the second stage, we could consider, like we did for corporation, to create a legal personality for robots. The EU Parliament in particular has already considered that issue for civil liability purposes. So that's the second possibility. A third possibility, which I think is quite promising, is to use the value-added tax and, for example, to subject robot to the value-added tax. Is something I'm developing in particular. Anyway, I think this is the right place to discuss about taxation of robots, because we need an international coordination if we want to achieve that. If you just look at the discussion about taxation of digital economy and the difficulties to find a consensus, this will be the same for the robot. So thank you very much for your attention, and thank you very much. I was very impressed by your vision, and I agree with you, I must say. Thank you very much.
Thank you everyone for attending this conference, and please enjoy your cocktail time now.